Hello, my name is Julio. I'm here to answer questions I receive often about the process of commercial funding. As a reminder, no project is the same, no process is the same. They will widely vary on the type of project, the location of the project, the amount requesting, the type of funding you want to receive, any resumes, feasibilities, any appraisals, evaluations. I can go on the endless moving variables on a project and even timelines. I've seen as fast as 2 weeks. I've seen as long as 60 days. Now will vary on the type of funding you're looking for and the source you're using as well. Naturally, private money tends to be quicker than institutionalized or banking money, if you will. So it's very important to know the differences. Most importantly for me is step number one, to fill out a simple intake form that I have. It's called a simple for a reason, and it serves two purposes. One is to simply explain to me the funding request that you're making. What are you doing with this money? It's only 10 questions, 5 of them pertain to contact information. So it's really simple to fill out. It's in Word format. You can easily copy and paste it. Um, Purpose number two is to make sure you, the principal, the borrower, can fill out simple documentation. Because in any process, you're going to have to fill out numerous documents. And if you cannot fill out my simple intake form, I'm not going to be able to help you. And to be honest, as anyone out there knows I am, very few people are going to be able to help you if you can't fill out documentation, especially my simple intake form. And on my intake form, there are simple instructions on it along the top. Please be sure to read them. On the bottom, I have my intake email. It's going to be info@internationalventuresgroup.com. And I also have a WhatsApp number, country code 1, if you're in the United States, area code 941 312 1357. I'm going to post that at the end of this video as well. Step number two will consist of some sort of preliminary document collection. Keep in mind that the types of documents that we need to collect will vary. Just say, for example, if there's some sort of physical property or development involved in this, we're going to need an appraisal to be done, or at least see a recent appraisal that's been done on such property or comparables. Sometimes that works as well. So that's just an example. Again, please keep in mind, no project is the same, no process is the same. Step number three is going to be some sort of letter of intent or a letter to commit or term sheet, no matter what they call it. The purpose is to get you, the principal borrower, a very narrow range of terms. What's going to be the rate, the amount of shares, whatever the case may be. You're going to be able to take that range, punch it in, and you can calculate, hey, you know what, this works for me. This is feasible for me. Let's go forward with this funding. And step number four is going to be the underwriting. Underwriting is always the most time-consuming part of any funding process. It's meant to determine the final terms and conditions and the risk calculations done by the funding source. The time in this process can be anywhere from 2 weeks to 60 days. It all depends on the type of funding we're going for, either private investor, hedge fund, my funds, and yes, closer to a week's or 2 weeks time, that frame that usually falls under. Or if you're using, let's say, a family office for commercial lending, it can take a month. Or if you're using an SBA loan via some local community bank here in the United States, I've seen as fast as 45 days, as long as 60 days. Obviously, those banks are highly regulated. There's a lot more red tape to have to cut through to get to your funds. So the timetable will vary, most importantly, on the type of funding that you're using. And after that comes closing, the funding of your project. Again, as a reminder, no project is the same, no process is the same. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm leaving a link down here for my intake form. And then, of course, you'll see my email address, info@internationalventuresgroup.com. And then, of course, my WhatsApp is going to be country code 1. If you're in the United States, area code 941-312-1357. Alright guys, I hope you guys enjoyed my video. You guys have a good day. Thank you very much. Bye.